Hey, thanks for joining me on another video. In this video, we're going to cover how to make edits to your header or your footer. So I'm on the staging website for MK Website 1, where we're staging the new 2022 version for the Mike Kwall blog. And you'll notice that the header right here is the Mike Kwall logo, as well as all these menu icons, as well as this iconography. The footer is at the very bottom. So as I scroll down the page here, you'll notice that there is a footer section right here, and you got to see a bit of a preview of the page here as well. So here's the footer option where it says Mike Kwall 2021. We worked on this last year. Here's a bit about us. Let's go ahead and change all this. I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. So what I first need to do is log into the back end of the website. So if you haven't done this already, you can click on your address bar, type in the domain name /WP -ADMIN, and then it'll take you and redirect you to the login page here. I'm going to use LastPass to log myself in. If you don't have LastPass, you can just use your username and password. You might have even memorized the password, but mine is quite long, about 26 characters, so I don't use it. And I have also another 100 passwords to remember, so I just use LastPass, which is a secure 1028 encrypted tool. In some cases, I think it's even a 2048 bit encryption tool, which helps store all my passwords in there, and we also store all of our client passwords in there too. Okay, let's get started. So the goal here is to go take a look at the header and the footer. So where can you do that inside your website? So when I log in, there's two ways to do it. You can do it from the actual web page, or you can do it from the back end here. So what I like to do is I like to go into different Elementor templates. So what I'm going to do is take my mouse and click on templates, and we're going to go into theme builder. So again, I clicked on templates and then clicked on theme builder. What it's doing now is it's loading the back end construction of the website. And inside here, there are various different tools that we've used, and I want to show you how they look like, right? So again, you're going to notice that we've already found the header main and the global footer. I want to move myself here maybe a little bit to the left-hand side here, so this can be clean, this can be seen. So now it's a nice clean environment. You'll notice that this is the website's global environment, all the different templates we've used. So here you'll notice header main, global footer, archive. These are single blog posts. Everything that the web designer would have created would be in here that can be used on a global scale. So you don't need to create your own new web page. You don't need to create your own new blog posts. In most cases, if you work with MKWay, we'll create all these templates for you, and all you have to do is duplicate them. That way you're not designing from the ground up. Every page or every inner page will have its own little carbon copy, and all you have to do is kind of carbon copy it, and then you can start jazzing it up with your own elements, right? Because we know not everyone's a Picasso, so we like to be the design team here and create all this stuff for you, so then it makes it easy for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let's edit the footer, okay? Whether I want to do the main header or the footer, I can do it from here. Let's preview the footer. Let's take a look at this. So here's my footer. We looked at this earlier, right? And all I'm going to do is I'm going to click on edit. You can do the same thing for the header or the footer. I want to edit the footer, right? Because I want to update this. Like it says 2021. We're in 2022. It's already February. So let's go ahead and update that. Now, if you're watching this video and it might be like June, July, August 2022, you know that this video might be a bit older, but the same principles apply to you. You can still go ahead and update the header or the footer in the same way. So I'm going to click on edit, and I'm going to have you join me on the next screen. Okay, welcome. So after a brief waiting period of about 10 seconds, you're going to notice that it's going to have this large gray background. It'll say Elementor loading with a round logo right in the middle. Let it load. And when you get it, you should see the entire navigational menu on the left-hand side here with all the little widgets and stuff that you can use to drag and drop onto the front here. And you're going to notice two things. One, if you look at the header and the footer will appear on the same page. If I click on this yellow area, I can edit it'll actually move me to the header section, and I'll be able to make edits to the header from the footer section. These are two global tools. They're built in this way. These are global templates that will apply to every single web page when you build it. And this is why they're templates built in your website. But I want to make updates to my footer. This is where we landed. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go into this area here without knowing any code at all. I'm just going to click on this pencil icon. whether you left click on it, or if you're on a Mac, it's just one click. You can right click on it. If you're on a PC, click edit image. I think you can do this on a Mac as well, but I'm using a PC at the moment, just an HP laptop. I'm going to click on edit image. And of course, you can tell right away there's an image here that I can make an update to. That's not what I want to update. I want to update these words down here. So I want to go ahead and update this somehow. So I'm going to be looking for a way to update that. And I know it's in here. I just got to go ahead. I want to move myself maybe around here. And I want to find a way to edit this, right? So there's something here going on. Let's see. It's the whole image. Yeah. And I just found out that I might not be able to actually edit this image. And here's why. Because it looks like the 2021 is actually embedded directly into the image, right? So I'm going to click on this. It's going to take me to all the images that I have on the website here. And I'm going to move myself over to the bottom left here so we can kind of browse through it. Look, so look, if you look at this image, look, the 2021 is actually built into the graphic. These are not good business design practices, because if this ever happens to you, you're going to need a new designer to edit the page here and to actually come up with a new graphic. The trademark here should be in text. Then it becomes searchable by Google, and Google will know how on trend and how new your website is. And plus, it's easier for you to update it. Now I actually have to go get the whole new graphic updated because I alone can't update this myself. Let's go ahead and choose something else, right? So if I wanted to make an update, and for the purpose of the video, you can probably pause this or stop it right now. We've covered the end of the lesson. I'm just going to go one extra mile here by removing or adding a link here. As you notice, this is built by a bunch of rows and columns. There's 3 different columns here. One is his logo. There's an about section, and of course, there's a stay in touch here. There's these other kind of like spacers. There's a header main here and like an archive spacer here, which we could use in the future, but we're not using right now. I like to do this because it kind of gives the website a format. So whether you're on a tablet or a smartphone or a desktop computer, it gives it a bit of space to kind of work with on multiple devices, and it doesn't look all wonky. But this is it. This is how you can edit your footer. When you make an edit here on your footer, it'll edit and update all the footers of your entire website. Every location where there's a footer, it'll update it. So if I'm noticing that it says 2021, as soon as I update this graphic and it says 2022, I'm going to make sure that Mike K. Wall here is a separate graphic from this word here. I'm going to make sure that I can change this every year, or I'm going to make sure it auto updates every single year, because I don't want to go in and maintain this every year and on January 1st and change the date. I think that's really annoying. And there should be an automated way to change that. And that's about it. But let's go to that one other thing I promised you. Let's go ahead and update this menu right here. So if I wanted to update this menu right here, I can go in here and change it, right? If I wanted to add maybe one more, let's say we added, of course, I'm just copying and pasting this. I'm just going to copy this, paste it. There we go. Start here. There's another one. I want to add that. I want to put, say, what should we put? Hold on. I know I'm asking you, but you're just, hold on. Let's copy this. Watching the video, like, Mike, come on, just watch. I'm just watching the video. Okay, look, so we've got this other header here. Got 2 starts here. The most important thing is I'm going to click on this pencil icon to edit this. Doesn't look like it goes anywhere, but I want to actually put, like, let's do something like contact us, right? So if I want you to contact me, I'm going to put a little contact link. And like I said, all this is what you see is what you get. There is no coding going on here. You don't need to know how to code. And this is how I can change my page here. So I've got home, about, blog, start here, and contact us. And I'm going to click on update. When I do that, it's going to update every single page. And in fact, I'm going to show you, because when we go back and view this page, let's go ahead and view this page. So I'm clicking on some advanced features here, which you may or may not know about. And I'm going to click on, let's go to the About Us page, okay? Let's go to the About Us page. It might be filled with a bunch of like silly dummy content, but that's okay. Here's the About Us, About Me page. Here's what my team developed, making me look good. You can tell that my image here and this photo are almost quite identical, but here I am. And of course, if I go down to the bottom of the page here, you'll see that we've updated this header. We've updated this footer. So the footer has been updated. It says home, about us, blog, start here, contact us, and you can do the exact same thing. Pause this video, go back to the beginning, log into the template section, and you can change your header, your footer, or any template that the MK Way team has designed for you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.